Can y'all hear me now?
Can y'all hear me now?
All right, yeah, I didn't have no sound. My bad.
Can y'all hear me now?
All right, yeah, I didn't have no sound. Yeah, I got to turn on both this receiver and this microphone when I do it. Sometimes the receiver's so strong when it's tight fitting, it'll pop out. That's why, like on some of my videos, you'll see I'll be talking and then it sound like I'm talking inside of a barrel or something with an echo. But what's up, y'all? I don't have no stories tonight. I just, Friday night is our night. I missed it, so I'm on here tonight with y'all. I wanted to say yesterday I was supposed to do a sleep experiment for my daughter, and I was alerted a week ago, right? And they canceled it the last minute of yesterday. So I know y'all was like, man, he's still making videos. He's supposed to be at the sleep experiment thing. They changed it at the last minute. I was notified, and I just did as many videos as I could while I wasn't tired. But how's everybody doing, man? Prime Time, what's up? Terra Speed, Tal, what's up? TNT, Sylvia, Trisha McSpeak, Ronald Newhouse. Who we got? I'm trying to mention everybody. Nakia Dansby, shout out. She said no sound. You should be able to hear me now. Yeah, sometimes I'll be trying to get this stuff together. I can't even put all this stuff in order. Let me tell y'all something crazy that happened to me today. Now you see this fish tank behind me, right? It has frogs in it. It has Australian white tree frogs, if y'all know what those are. I got a colony of them. I figured I would put this back here. This is a temporary housing of where they're going to be. And I figured I'd put this back here now, just something to look at other than a candle. So I'm trying to slowly build this thing up. But that's what's back there. I just put them in there about 2 hours ago, so I don't want to bother them. You can't hear me at all, Candy? Y'all can hear? How many people can hear me? My sound is up right here. Let me go on. Let me check myself if I'm watching myself live on the thing.
Let me check myself if I'm
Yeah, I got sound. I got sound. You might have to log out and then log back in. Okay, Candy? Yeah, sometimes it'll get stuck on the original feed. You got to jump out and then jump back in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tony's in here now. I heard her come in the house with Tegan. But let me tell you something crazy that happened. Now, you see I went and got this, right? I went to PetSmart earlier today. And I'm walking, me and Tegan, we in the pet store, we walking. And a lady says, hey, Mr. YouTube man. And I looked. And she's an older woman, shout out to her. And she says, I'm one of your subscribers. And I said, oh, okay. I said, how you doing? She was like, all right, I'm doing okay. So we talked for about 30 minutes. And it was a good thing. It was good. But she asked me about my teeth. She says, you got a pretty smile. I said, yeah, I paid for these teeth. So I wound up exchanging some information with her because she wanted to get her teeth done and stuff. So I did some good today giving the information. Steve, what you doing on? I'm watching the LSU game. Geechee Dan, I know, man. I'm not going to be on here long. I just figured I'd talk with y'all for a while because I want to see the Ohio State-Oregon game. And I know it's rough timing with college football on and stuff. That's why it's only 64 people in here. But I wanted to get on here for a little bit and talk with y'all for a while. I mean, I'm only going to be in like 10 or 15 minutes if y'all can bear that. But I just want to say a couple of things. When I'm doing these live streams on Friday, I'll be rambling. And I know y'all be asking me questions. But when I'm doing this, right, I got my desktop here. I got a big monitor where I can watch myself and check my sound because I can't do it through the phone. Also on my monitor, I'm watching your comments because it's that big chat thing where I can see what everybody's saying. Now, when I'm doing stories and I'm wound up, I'm just talking. That's the only way I can do this. I got to talk to you like you're standing in front of me. So I do a lot of talking and I'm telling you these stories. I'm not looking at that feed. That's why I have moderators in there. So if you guys ask a lot of questions, a lot of times my moderators will know the question because, like, I talk with Tony. Tony controls that chat and she talks with the moderators, so they know a little bit more about me than the average viewer. So a lot of times they'll be able to answer your questions. And if they don't, like just highlight something or something like that, and then I'll see it. But like when I get to rolling, I roll. Like see how he just said, okay, okay, thank you, King. But see, I can see it is highlighted now. When it's running, sometimes when we get in here and we get turned up, that feed be flying. I can't even look at it. I have to go back and look at it later, and then I'll say, damn, I forgot a question. But either way, man, you know what I mean? I just wanted to get on here and I'm gonna say I appreciate you guys. I mean, it's not easy to make a video or just have a certain type of style of doing videos that a lot of people like. And I mean, YouTube connects me with you guys. It's not just the videos that I do. I do things that I think are interested, and I get a feel for what kind of audience I have, and those are the stories I pick. A lot of you guys send me videos and for me to do, and a lot of it is like stuff that I wouldn't really do. And it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just know my age range and my viewers is usually between 48 to 60 something years old. So certain things they wouldn't really be interested in. And my channel's not just mine, it's y'all's. I gotta put something out here I think everybody would like. You know? What did you say, Kamisi Nero? Steve, how did you get locked up? Well, yeah, this is the thing. I got locked. I'm on this uncomfortable situation. I ain't do nothing crazy. I mean, I did something crazy, but it's so long ago. I tried to forget about it. I got locked up because I was trying to save my home that my grandfather gave me. We'll say it like that. I was a bank robber. A lot of people know I was a bank robber. I robbed multiple banks. And I never had a record. And I wound up getting time for that. Now, the reason why I did it is because I came home one day and see, this is the thing. I can't tell you without like making other people look bad. It wasn't my fault. I came home, the house was boarded up, the house taxes wasn't paid. Whoever was supposed to pay the house taxes didn't. They put a lien on the house. It was dead winter time. They cut the electricity off, everything. I ain't had nowhere to go. I was the only person living in that area. This is my house. I was paying for these taxes to be paid. It wasn't being paid. So somebody slipped and I had no choice. So I had to, you know, I can't let my grandfather's house. He worked hard for that house. He raised me in that house. I had to do something. I'm not one of them people where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go sell drugs or anything like that. This is my problem. I'll fix it. That's why, like, a lot of times you guys, they hear me talk about what I say I'll do and all this stuff. I will really do that. I'm not one of these people where I just talk and say, oh, if it was me. No, because you never know when you're going to be put in that position. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I got to my age for a reason. And I've got to doing a lot of things and experiencing a lot of things because I've been open-minded and I understand that everything has value, whether it's valuable to me or not. But that's what happened. I was a bank robber. I went to the feds, did time. I got early release off probation, but it did come at a price. They made me go to a bunch of stuff. I had to get a GED. I got a college education. I had to get a GED twice in 1 year in prison. I said, this is the biggest hustle ever. I'm probably like the only man out of Jersey that got 2 GEDs, a high school diploma, and a degree in college, and a tech school degree. I got so many stuff that don't mean nothing. It's crazy how they do you. But like anybody that goes to jail, and this is the thing, you never say never. When you say, oh, I'll never go to prison, I'll never go to jail, you don't know what happened. Because I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? I just went to the Tyree Nichols thing. My insurance company, my car insurance company, it ran out. They upped my charges, right? So I got mad. I said, you know what? You up my charges. I've been with y'all a long time. I'm going to somebody else. Man, look, I got a 2011 Chevy, damn what the hell, Ford Crown Vic outside, right? Police car. I love that car. Now check this out. I'm like, I'm 51 years old. I don't get in accidents. Let me go and check and see. I should probably pay like, for full coverage, I should pay like no less than $180 a month. Man, they came back and was like $350 a month. That was the cheapest. I said, why is car insurance so high? The reason why car insurance is so high because of the theft rate now with these stealings of cars and stuff. That's why I be doing them stories. It's not that I just talking about just something to just talk about. This is messing all of us up, y'all. These people stealing and stuff, it making the price of goods go up. And then those that's in power can substantiate raising prices out of sheer greed a lot of times by saying, look at the world, look what they're doing. We have no choice but to penalize everybody. But anyway, like I said, you know, nobody can ever say they won't go to jail, because reason why I said that is when I left out of here and went to Memphis, that last time where I was like, I gotta go. I forgot when I got to Little Rock, Arkansas, I said, I ain't got no damn insurance on my car. Because remember, I told you my lowest thing. And I was like, oh, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm driving without no damn insurance. It clicked. I said, I ain't got no fucking insurance. I said, I had to hurry up and get to that hotel room. So I wound up getting insurance. I went back to my old insurance people. But I mean, damn, if I got caught, I don't know what the laws is out there. If I got caught, I ain't got no warrants or nothing. But if I got caught, they took the car or something, I could have wound up getting locked up. You never know. Listen, the first time I ever went to jail, because I went 4 times, but it was like traffic violation. It always was traffic. I was never like getting in trouble. The first time I went to jail, we'll do a story time with that. The first time I ever went to jail, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. It was in the dead of winter. I had a Jaguar, right? An XJS or XJ, I can't remember what it was. It was old though, but it was nice. So I got this Jaguar and I'm driving. Now in Jersey, they profile you real bad. So here I am, I got a hoodie on, a starter jacket, a hat, in a Jaguar. Jaguar looked nice. Thank you, pretty face Nikki, I appreciate it. And a cop, man, this made me mad. Up east, they got these things called Wawa food markets. It's almost like a QT or a QP or whatever it is, a quick stop, a QS, you know, them new things. That's what a Wawa is in the East Coast, like Philly and Jersey. So I'm driving. It's like 6 in the morning. It's still dark outside in New Jersey. I see this cop in Collinswood, New Jersey, where I had to drive because I had a specialty. I'm a mechanic by trade, right? So I was doing diesel mechanics at this time. So all of them jobs are in different areas outside of Camden, New Jersey. So you got to ride through the belly of the beast, all these small little towns, and they be out there. I'm legal. I'm driving, and I had went to court for child support. This was like years ago, guys. I was young. So I went to court for child support, right? And the reason why I'm bringing that up, that plays in why I got arrested. I went to court for child support, went to court, everything. Where I parked at, the parking meter was broke. So it was a ticket they put on my car that blew off. I never knew I had a ticket, right? All of a sudden, yeah, it was the carjacking capital of the country. All of a sudden, years passed. So I'm driving in Collinswood. I see the cop, like, you know, you're driving now, you know, normal 1-lane highways, traffic going this way in a small type town. Early in the morning, ain't nobody out there. It's snow on the ground. I'm like one of few cars. So one of the streets, I see the cop come up. He got his blinker on to go this way. I drive past him. Don't even look at him. He come out behind me and he lagging way far back. So I just turn my blinker on, I go into Wawa, right? I said, let me see if he's following me. I go into Wawa, I go get a pack of cigarettes, and I can't remember what else I got. But while I'm in line, it's 4 people in line in front of me, right? So I'm standing there and I see him drive by, and then I see him turn and go into an empty parking lot and face my car, turn his light on, like his searchlight, and go to my license plate where I'm parked, the searchlight coming in the store. People like, that shit set me off. I was furious. I'm like, oh, I know this. I know he ain't do that, right? So now I'm hot. I leave out of there, I get in the car. When I get in the car, I drive out, he drive out. Zoom right up on me. Cut the lights on. I pull over. I'm hot. I wind the window down. He was a young white dude. I was older than him. He was a young white dude. I'd never forget. I was furious. Pulls me over. Comes to the car. The snow high as hell. He could hardly walk and shit. He grabbed my car trying to hold on. That made me mad too. Grab the car and hold on. So he comes up and he leans over the car. He sticks his dumb ass, I ain't had no tents on nothing. He sticks his dumb ass head in the window. How you doing this morning? Boy, that shit set me off. I said, man, what the fuck you pull me over for? I started blacking out like how they be doing on the policeman. What the fuck you pull me over for? Whoa, dude, calm down. Calm down. I said, you calm down. I said, I seen your motherfucker. I start cussing him out, right? And I said, man, what is it? What do you want? I said, it's cold. I started lying to him. I was like, man, it's cold. I got sickle cell, all kind of stuff, right? I don't have it, but I was just making up stuff and I was just pissed. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, dude, all right. So he said, just give me your license and everything. And I said, man, you're making me late for work. I gave him the license. I don't give him, I just go off when he first get there and I give him the license. He go back. 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass. I jump and lean out the car, like I wind the window down and I lean out the car and I'm like, I beat the horn. I'm like, what's going on? Shh. Sir, remain in the vehicle. I'll be with you shortly. Man, look. He comes back to the car and he lets me go. I get to the job. They give me my a work van and they tell me to go get some parts. When I go get the work van and I go get the parts, right? I'm driving back down that same street and I'm thinking about it. Would you say, hey, Steve, Bubby Henry, $5. Thank you, brother. You say, hey, Steve, I tried to VIA, what? But remember your promo code. Don't remember your promo. I don't want a discount. I just want VIA to reward you. How would I do that? What is VIAA? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Tony will take care of it. But anyway, check it out. Thank you, though, brother. I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm in this truck, right? And I'm driving. I just told my job about this craziness. They laughing. So I get right back in the car and I'm driving. So now I'm in a company truck. I'm driving the company truck happy as fuck. Yeah. I see the cop. Because it was like about 40 minutes after he pulled me over that I went in there. They gave me some orders to go back. They're like, just come back by 10 o'clock. So I'm like, damn, I got a free day. So I'm driving. I see the cop. As I'm looking at the cop, I'm like, look at this motherfucker. I'm driving this van. I ain't never drove a van before. As I'm looking at the cop, a car come out in front of me. I panic and I just tap the brakes and they lock up. The whole truck slides like this and then I catch it. Nothing normal. He immediately cut his lights on, came out after me. Wee, 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 wee. Get behind me, right? This time he don't get up the car. I'm in the truck like, man, what the hell? So something like call the office. I don't call the office, I sit there. I'm like, they're gonna make me come back and I'm gonna have to work. So I'm just sitting there. Man, one cop car turned into 3. 3 turned into 4. Then like a big ass, we call them paddy wagons back in the day. That shit came. I said, what the hell? They blocked the street. I'm like, what is this? Man, they ain't asked me for no license or nothing. Man, they came up and just opened the door. Get out. I tried to get out, they just yanked me. Threw me on the ground, everything, right? They locked my ass up. I said, what's wrong? They said, the truck is stolen. I said, what you mean that truck stolen? It was a truck they had in the back of the warehouse that they never used. They had rust on it and everything. They use it once in a while. I don't remember. I'm like, how the truck stolen? It got a company name. I just got it from, I said, call these people. Let me call my boss. They wouldn't let me do nothing. They threw me in the back and locked me up. I said, I ain't steal the truck. Well, you're not back here for a stolen. I said, what I'm back here for? You got a warrant. I said, for what? They said, we don't know. You got a warrant. That's the thing. It's a code they give when people have warrants and the officer stopping you. A lot of times don't know what it is. They just say, hey, when you get him, lock him up. So, you know, if you ever get a warrant like that and they tell you they don't know what it is, you're going to be out in the day. It's usually traffic or something stupid. Man, they locked me up. Go down to the county. I left my car and everything at the place, right? I can't call my boss or nothing. So I get in there and it's a Friday. You get locked up on a Friday, that's the worst time ever. They locked me up, right? When they locked me up, I'm down there. Take about 8 hours to get processed, going upstairs. I ain't never been to jail. I'm scared. I'm thinking they're gonna fuck me. I'm just crazy shit. You know the dumb shit that go through your mind. But I realized something, no. When you go to jail, depending on what type of person you are, people don't mess with you. They don't. Nobody messes with you. They got their own problems. You'll go into jail and you'll start seeing, when you're going through central booking or processing, the ones that avoid, the ones that talk, the ones that are goofy, the ones that got all these stupid stories. They be the ones that get their ass beat when they get upstairs. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So you lock me up, right? I'm in a cell by myself. Not thinking nothing of it. They take you up there 3 in the morning. No. They took me up there 3 in the morning. I had a whole cell to myself. I got the roll, the toilet paper, all this shit. Now, I already know I'm in there for traffic now. They told me, they're like, yo, you in here for a parking ticket. You go into TV court on the Monday and they gonna let you go. I said, I gotta stay here till Monday? They said, yeah, because TV court ain't on Saturday, so you gotta stay all week. That shit sucked. I'm sitting in there. So I lay down and I go and, lay there. The reason why I'm telling you all this story is this is crazy. And I told this story before, but I'm gonna tell you all more detail because I visibly just said it real quick. That night I was in there around 5 in the morning because they bring people in any time. So I stayed on the top bunk, right? I just grabbed the top bunk. I ain't want to be on the bottom bunk. I don't like that where like if I'm stuck up under there, somebody could stick me. I don't know I don't know what to expect. So I know I'm leaving Monday. So it's Saturday morning. I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? From my cell, I can watch the TV. They pop the doors, right? Regular day, bunch of people coming out. They standing there. People are watching the thing and ain't nothing big happening. So it was a boring day. I'm like, man, I couldn't do this every day of my life. Saturday night, I go in there and I lay down. Man, listen, around 2 in the morning, I hear this whispering, but like crying. I swear to God, it sounds just like this. Please. And it was like tapping. It was like, guard. I said, what the fuck? So I move and I lean up and I look. I'm laying down. I look. It's somebody in the cell with me, right? He saw me. The dude was scared as hell. He saw me. He looked. And then he started banging the gate. I said, man, you all right? He ain't saying nothing. When I said that, but like, it's in the middle of the night, so he's banging. And like the way the pod was we're in cells and it's like a horseshoe, right? It goes out and then it's like a horseshoe and they come back. So he's banging, but inside of that pod where the open area where everybody's at, outside of that is plexiglass, and then they got to go through a door, and then it's another door, so they can't even hear the sound. And then there's a bubble out there, so he's far from the thing. So if I was in there killing me, nobody would ever hear him. So I think he was scared of that. So he like, I said, man, what's wrong with you? So I guess the way I'm saying it, because I'm scared of him, he's scared of me. And I'm like, what the fuck? So when I jumped down, this motherfucker is terrified. He said, man, please, man, don't take my butt. I said, take your butt. What the fuck is you talking about? So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, where you from, bro? He said, Paulsboro. Paulsboro? I said, what you doing down here in the county? I said, my name is such and such. I said, I'm in here for a parking ticket. He was like, oh. So he's like, man, I'm in a bad spot. I said, bad spot? What you mean bad spot? Because, people like telling their business. You know what I'm saying? When you go into jail, I don't care if you're there for 5 minutes. You don't talk to your case about nobody. So I said, man, I'm only here for parking tickets. That's all you need to know. I ain't got to go into detail, right? This motherfucker like, whoo. He clutched his pearls. He was like, whoo. Man, I'm in a bad spot. I said, you in a bad spot? He's like, yeah. I said, man, get you some sleep. He's like, I can't sleep, man. I'm fucked up. He kept pulling his hair like, oh, man, shit, man. He was an older man. This guy was about 45. When I first got locked up, I was like 24 with this traffic ticket thing. This guy like 45 years old, so he like an old man to me. But like I could tell he was a drinker type, or like he was just a skinny dude, but like you could tell he drinks, smoke weed, he had the black lips and shit, the bullshit. So I'm like, okay, this guy right here. But you could tell he was like a family type man. He had a wedding ring on. And you could tell like, he just do his little shit on the side. So I ain't thinking nothing of it, right? Saturday night, when he dropped him in, right? He going back and forth. He start going crazy. He like, I gotta get out of here. He like keep telling people, can you get the guard? And the guard keeps saying, listen, don't come get me no more. He's like, I got to get out of here. I said, what's going on? Check this out, y'all. Now, remember I told you when you think you got it bad, people out there got it worse than you? This guy used to pick his daughter up from, I don't know, I think he said lacrosse. He had a daughter that played lacrosse. The next door neighbor, this how comfortable this guy got to telling me his business in 6-8 hours. I ain't even asked for this shit. We in that night, this motherfucker say, his daughter 15. The neighbor's daughter is her best friend. Behind his daughter's back, he start messing with the neighbor's daughter at 15. I said in my head, I said, I'm a grown man and I know that's wrong. And you're sitting here comfortable enough to tell me you messing with a kid. So this what he did. He like, I ain't mess with her. But this what happened. Me and her planned on going on a date. He drove her to Palmyra, New Jersey. That's far from where they at. So he put her in Palmyra, New Jersey, right? In a seedy hotel. They drive over there. He tells the girl, tell your mom you staying overnight at another friend's house and you'll be home in the morning. So she could be out with him. So her parents think she with him. I mean, think she's with her friend, but they were supposed to go to a hotel that night. I'm looking at this dude. Watch this. They make it to the hotel, right? Look how crazy people are. They make it to the hotel. He drop her off. Yeah, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. What you want? Drinks? I'm going to go get a pack of cigarettes. You want some alcohol? He trying to do that. You know that stuff that they be doing with young kids, right? I don't know what it was. He said he got out and he got up and he left. He got pulled over by a car for a bad tag. And come to find out his license was suspended. They locked this dumbass up. So he locked up. That girl is in the hotel. It's 6 PM in a place she don't know, another town. And she's waiting for him to come back, but he got locked up. And she's too far away to walk. So she's going to have to call her mom eventually. In fact, she couldn't call her mom because the cell phone was in his car that she left. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. Now, when he said that, I immediately said, damn. I immediately got up. I'm happy I'm leaving on Monday. Fuck this. I was mad because I was locked up, but when he told me that, I said, shit. I'm glad it ain't me. You crazy. I would have never thought of that. Damn, you got a wife? Yeah, I got a wife. I mean, I didn't ask him. I just heard what he was saying. But in my head, I was like, yo, you got a wife? Why you doing that? But then again, I mean, man's never satisfied, man. It's crazy stuff out here. Somebody asked me a question. Would you say concerned person whenever you are a Freemason or Eastern Star cops or sheriff or highway patrol don't bother you? I heard that before. But I mean, it depends on what place you at and how they feel about that if you're in an organization or not. I think that varies. Because I mean, I used to contribute to the police fund where, like, you know, you fund the police for their lawyers and stuff until I seen some of the crazy stuff they be doing. I'm like, no. But I mean, I don't drive crazy or nothing to get pulled over anyway. But yeah, man, I mean, anybody can go to jail at any time. And it's not cool seeing people go to jail, especially young people. Listen, I'm gonna show you how crazy. This is when I knew it was some craziness with the justice system. Not the justice, just like, I'm gonna say the black community, because I was raised around black folk and Puerto Ricans. Now, I went to school when I was in 8th grade with like majority white kids. You know what I'm saying? But like in my city, Camden, anybody that's from there, now you see white people that's there, but they be on drugs and shit. But like Camden ain't what it used to be. Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, and blacks, I was raised around. So seeing that, you know, when I came out here, it was totally different. Like Houston, it was a culture shock. Like, I mean, everybody's cool, but I didn't know that a lot of Mexicans, because I've never really been around Mexican like that, didn't like black folk. I didn't know that shit until I started working. And I seen it up close. I was like, damn. First day they did some shady shit. But I mean, they was trying to make the whole thing Mexican. And I had got enough of it. Cause like they was doing crazy shit. Like you would go out and work with them. They trick you into doing something crazy, snap a picture with you. Like they'd tell you to do something, they was training you. They'll snap a picture of you doing it. Go back and tell to try to get you fired by the end of the week. And then see if they can get somebody else in there. The person was Mexican, they'd train them. They wasn't. They was just trying to make the whole place Mexican. When I found that out, I kept it in my mind. Cuban dude told me. When I first got there, he was like, don't fuck with Mexicans. I'm like, what are you talking about? They cool. Yeah, I'm thinking everybody cool. He's like, nah, don't fuck with them. But I mean, it's pick your poison. I mean, I don't judge nobody. I mean, everybody different. You know what I'm saying? But it made me mad where like I saw the bullshit. And I seen them get somebody fired that didn't deserve it. The guy got there for a week and they fired him. They set him up and I seen them set him up. And I went and told the lady Lisa that they don't need to fire him, but the boss overrid her when I went and told, because I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna let them fire this dude. And they wound up firing the dude. He's a white dude. They wound up firing him, right? And they went and told on him. And then like he got to where people started bickering and going back and forth. So they had this big meeting. When they had this big meeting, they was like, Steve, you don't have to stay here because, you know, they're going to be talking mean. I said, no, I'm staying. And I went in there and I told them they said, we're going to air it. They call it an air out session where they air out the dirty laundry or whatever. They said, air out. We're going to have an air out session. So I'm sitting there. I've been there 2 weeks, y'all. Remember, I only been there 2 weeks. This is when we cleaning fish tanks. This is the job. My first job cleaning fish tanks. Motherfuckers going around the corner. You got something to say? No. You got something to say? No. You got something to say? No. But everybody was arguing. You're a man. Say that shit now. Everybody out there. Go around. No. I was like second last person. They ignored me. I said, I got something to say. I said, yeah. I said, listen, I treat all of y'all with respect. And like, you know, I was older when I was doing this. These kids was younger. I said, I'm going to tell you like this. We all men out here. We men. I said, if you can't say nothing to me in front of the supervisor and you got to sneak and say something, if I catch you eating cheese on me, I'm going to cut your face too short to shit. And I said, I'm going to try to cut your face up. And I said, right in front of the owner and everything. I said, what y'all doing is bullshit. The owner did like this. He's a white dude. He said, then he looked at the guy, Rory, who was the payroll manager. He said, I said, that's all I got to say. I said, you go in there and eat cheese on me on something stupid, I'm going to cut your fucking face too short to shit. What am I going to say? Okay, that's it. You guys good? All right, you good? All right, let's go. And they left. For like 6 weeks, everything was calm, and then they started the shit again. But by that time, I had already had a permanent partner, and I seen the bullshit they was doing. But it's like that type of behavior is one of them things where it's like a disease, and like everybody starts doing it because it becomes the norm. I can't deal with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Maybe it's the way I was raised. It's certain things I won't do. It's certain things I won't do. Like, I won't hit no woman. I'll be talking shit. I'll talk shit, but I ain't gonna hit no woman. Now, the only way I would hit a woman, and I'm being dead honest, we on a live stream. The only way I would hit a woman is if she did something to my child. Or if she tried to get me, like, taken out by some dudes or something. But I mean, I wouldn't like, I know what I can do. I would never like ground and pound her. You know what I'm saying? I would just grab her by the hair and like boot my foot in her ass, like, get the fuck out of it. Cause she can't do nothing with me. I'm strong, too strong. I mean, not 20 years from now, 10 years from now, I might be an old piece of shit. I might have to fight for my life. But you understand what I'm saying? While I still have some vigor and my balls work, I ain't gonna go out there and attack somebody. And I can never get in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my thing is I can't hit somebody and then like look at them again. Like, if I fight you, I don't want to see you no more. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, okay, it's always beef. You never go back to normal. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get over it. That's why I do these videos, these domestic violence. I'm like, why would you beat somebody? You beat her ass, and then she's sitting around you with a black eye. See what you made me do? You know I love you. If you love somebody, you don't hit them. God damn, what kind of shit is you on, bro? You know what I'm saying? I seen my cousin, I'm not gonna say his name. He was like that, like fight a lot. But he'll let you know. You making me mad. He'll tell the girls, you're making me mad, get out of here. I'm telling you. And you'll be like, all right, chill. one time I was in my house. He lived a couple doors down to me, man. I almost shouted him out, but he know who he is. Lived a couple doors down from me. He had this girlfriend that was crazy. When I say crazy, she wasn't crazy like, well, shit, yeah, she was crazy. She was crazy. She did some crazy shit, put it that way. I'm in the bathroom, and we have skylights up east, like, you know, you open the skylight. So the skylight open, I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was on the toilet, so I'm sitting there, right? And I hear, boom, They say his name, such and such, no. Another girl's like, I said, what the hell? I'm thinking he getting jumped. So it was before I started going to the bathroom, because I don't want to hear y'all with no crazy ass comments. I jumps the fuck up. I go and look out the back window. I see him in the car punching over the drive. Like the driver's here. He's across the driver like this, and he's like Superman in the car, and he's punching, and I see feet going like back to his face. I said, what the hell? I run downstairs. As fast as I got downstairs, got down the steps and went to the backyard and opened the door and bust out there. Ain't nobody out there. It's dead quiet, like it never happened. So I scratched my head like a movie, like what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? This shit done turned into a story time. You see that? Like we were just talking, it turned into a story. So I scratched my head. I said, what the hell? So I'm like, what's going on? I don't see nothing. I go and knock on the door. I knock on the door. He come to the door breathing heavy. Now he's big, so he come to the door breathing heavy. He like, so he opened the door. He sees me. He just walked away from the door. I said, what the fuck is going on, bro? I said, I heard you out there screaming. He was like, man, this chick is crazy. So she came over here, and this is the thing that's crazy. I remember it was it was a week before we were in like a little bar type thing in Camden, and she was with him, and he had said, hey, I used to date that girl right there. She sees the girl on Facebook, connects with the girl, and asks a whole bunch of questions. The girl get upset with her and get his contact information and say, what's up with this girl? You know this girl? She's contacting me and asking me about you and all. That's kind of corny. Why you do that if you're with him already? Why you keep bringing her up? You know what I mean? Why would you bring that up? So anyway, make a long story short, they got into an argument over that. He said, this is what started it. He said, she came to the house. He was like, don't come to my house no more. Don't this, don't that. I want to see you. We're done. She one of them chicks. Oh, no. I think I left a comb at your house, and you keep coming over there. You know this motherfucker mad. He gonna bust your shit. He already told you, he threatened you, but you gonna knock back on the door and then act like you left the comb there. Man, you don't fucking leave that comb alone. That man big as hell. He'll knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit you where your hairline go back. You won't need no comb then. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, right? He said he opened the door and she just busted. Is that girl here? Is that why you won't let me know? Like this little ticky-tack trying to start stuff. He said I grabbed her by her hair and I turned her and I booted her in the ass. He said she fell on the ground and she was like, oh, hell no. So she got up, tried to fight him. When she tried to fight him, right? He said he turned her around, he grabbed her by the back of the neck and he grabbed her by one arm like a little kid and he took her. He said he pushed her and he had this old Camaro in the back of his car, right? I mean, back of his yard. It was broke down, the wheels was black. He said, Steve, I swear, I pushed her over there. He said when he pushed her, she ran and then turned and then went over the thing in the car like the Dukes of Hazzard, like head first, and act like he threw her in the mud, like, oh, you threw me down. I'm gonna go get my brother. So she winds up leaving. So when she goes to the projects, she goes and gets her girlfriend, but she uses her brother's car. Comes back, makes the girlfriend drive the car, and she gets out and throws a rock and hits his front door. When he goes and sees that it's the brother's car, he thought she went and got him, so he ran up on the car, opened the door, and jumped across the driver and started attacking her because he seen her, because he thought she was getting somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, see, this kind of crazy stuff, I don't be around this type of shit. You know, I don't want my name there to nothing. So anyway, I'm in there talking to him. Guess what happens? He said, man, get that bitch away from my house. I'm gonna kill her. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill her. I open the window and I look out. It's her. Normal, no marks on the face or nothing. I open the door and I slide out. I say, hey, Steve, is he in there? I said, yeah. I said, listen, go home. Why you keep doing this? Why? I'm trying to be nice, but she always was nice to me. I'm like, you need to go home. Go home. You know what I'm saying? This her. The melodramatics be blowing my shit. She was like, I just want to, Steve, and then she did just like this. I swear to God. I swear to God, y'all. She did just like this. And she acted like she was passing out. I grab her. It's like Gone with the Wind. She's out. I'm holding her like we doing the tango or some bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, what is you doing? I sit her against the car. I need water. And she act like she going in there. I said, you can't go in there. I said, just go home. So I walk her home. Of course, I hear him say, get that bitch around me, my door. I don't want to, if he get the fight, I don't want to see that. And I don't want to, be in that position where I got to be like, stop. And I would have to hit him to try to get him off from, then if he jump on me, ain't nobody going to help me because he's too big. So I walk her down the street. I said, yo, what kind of shit is you on? And I'm talking to her regular, right? Now remember, she acted like she was going to pass out. So I walk her back to her house down the street, right? A couple blocks. Had enough time to talk to her, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? Come on, man, this is stupid. Go in the house. She got her sisters there. She sits down. Oh, look, she was walking normal. Go in the house. Sitting there. And she's like, call, or I'm gonna say his name. Call him. I said, I'm not gonna call him. In fact, we didn't even have cell phones back then. We was in the house. This before we had cell phones, so he ain't answered. The sister called him, she tried to cuss him out. He ain't answering. Steve, you call him. I said, why? It's the same number. He not gonna answer. Like, they ain't even thinking. But like, she's making this thing like he done did something real bad to her and he didn't. She wasn't marked up or nothing, right? She's sitting there. All of a sudden, this is what you hear. Like, I'm about to leave out, right? And as I'm about to leave out, I go to turn around. Oh, such and such, no. Now she acting like she having a seizure. She done fell down. She shaking. They fanning her with these church fans they got. She doing all this. She doing the WAP. All of this goofy shit. I just walked the fuck out like, I'll meet those. I just left. And I was like, yo. I run up there and I told him, I said, man, sit down. Let me talk to you. He respects me. You know what I mean? He's older than me. I said, bro, I seen some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I told him just like this. I said the N-word. I said, nigga, if you go back with this girl, I'm not coming around you. Whatever happened, you happened. I said, she went down there and act like she had a seizure. Try to make it like you beat her up. But like, they respect me and they know I'm going to tell them the truth. So it did nothing bad. I said, she tried to get you killed. I said, leave that motherfucker alone. Man, tell me 4 days later she wasn't in the house. And he hugged up on her. I said, I'm done. I'm not. This is why when people get their ass beat, you can't help them because they go back. Let me tell you something. If somebody punched me in my mouth after I done put my joint in them in a physical relationship, or you call the cops on me, shit. I won't fall for that. Hell no. You trying to give me a fucked up day? No. For what? Just doing that, it destroyed everything we was built. I'm one of them people where if I have a falling out with you, I just leave you alone. Because it wasn't always bad between us. And you have points in you in which I do like, or I loved at one point. So it's certain things, no matter how mad I get, I'll just remove myself. I'm not going to do something that can fuck you up for life. And a lot of people do that now. And that's why when I do these stories, I'm like, why you couldn't just walk away? I was raised to be like, yo, motherfucker don't like you. You ain't got to worry about them not liking you. I ain't got to go over there, hey, why you don't like me? Let's be friends. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You the one got the problem with me, so you stay over there and be mad. I got a life to live. You know what I'm saying? Before you came, the world still spun, the moon and the stars showed, the universe was still a universe, and trains kept moving. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't see how people will get upset after meeting a person for 5 minutes or having an interaction with somebody while going on their day. This person crossed their path and it ruined their whole day. Other than somebody physically hurting you, but like just somebody say something that make you mad and you think about it hours after you'll never see this person again. It was a stranger. I never could understand it. Like I'm one of the people when I was younger, I didn't really get mad a lot at like stupid stuff. I would get angry, like, and just, everybody get angry and raise their voice, but like it would usually be over something that's common sense. And I done told you more than once. You know what I mean? Like I was raised with my granddad where if he say something one time, if you didn't listen, you got that head cracked. So I don't like repeating myself like with people like, yo, stop. Like that's dumb. That's why I notice sometimes when I be talking and they show disagreements on people and they be clapping and they be doing repetitive speech. I'm like, that's some retard shit. Like, why you keep doing that? That looks stupid. You saying that after saying it so much, it becomes like a song and it has no effect. It's energy in words. It's also energy in, actions. I tell you once, hey, I don't like that. Don't do it again. If you do it again, I got two options. Either I can remove myself out the situation, or if I'm put in a position where I can't, I will handle it by other means. And that's how I think you need to be. But I think a lot of these stories I do about violence and stuff, a lot of people can't avoid it sometimes because people keep messing with them. People are out here messing with people right now for no damn reason. Oh, I don't like him. Oh, let me go over there and put a camera in his face and fuck with him. Yeah, social media. I got you on camera. I seen a video. It's a YouTube short. They had some animal rights activist people. A guy was shooting a gun at some geese. He had a hunting vest on. He had the license and all that. He's shooting the geese. They got these noisemakers. They were some Karens. Got the noisemakers. He's shooting the birds. The birds are falling out of the sky. He's killing the bird. He's going to eat them. What do you think people did before there was food processing plants? Me and Tony was talking. Tony said I can't remember what. Tony's in here. Tony, what did you say you wouldn't eat certain animals? She wouldn't eat goat or lamb. Oh, they're farm animals. That's food. I will eat that shit. If I'm hungry, I will eat that. Squirrel, possum. I know how it is to be starving when I was in jail. That shit ain't feel good. I will eat anything as long as I won't die from to get food poisoning. I will eat anything. I'm going to survive. No matter what, I will survive. If I got to bite my finger off, it'll hurt. But I'm getting out of that. Especially if I know somebody think I'm not going to make it. I'm going to get out of that, and I'm going to see your face when you see my face, and you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Beyond meat. I eat Beyond Meat. They say I better not eat no rabbits. I mean, I never ate it, but I mean, I would if I had to survive. So, Geechee Dan, you wouldn't eat a rabbit at all if you were starving. I mean, this common sense shit. Let me tell you something. I will eat a human being. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people say they will not eat a human being. You will if you're starving, because your mind and your body will start to be in so much pain, and your mind and stuff, your body is going to be survival. You remember, your mind is what thinks, right? But when you can't think rationally, your body instinct, your human instinct going to take over. You're going to get hungry and eat. I tell y'all stories a lot of times when they say these little children be starving and stuff. Y'all remember that story I told in Ohio when the lady supposedly went out on that cruise and left that 1-year-old baby home? They said the baby was eating the lining of the pamper and ate the poop out of the pamper and everything. Your body will make you do that. So a lot of people talking about they won't eat nothing. Yes, you will. You don't think you will. You will. If your body start hurting and that stomach acid start coming up in your throat and your shit feel like it's going inside out and you start urinating and your urine is black, yeah, you'll eat. You'll eat. You'll eat. You'll attack somebody and eat them. For real. Remember, we still animals. No matter how much intelligence we have, man is still an animal. We still have animal instinct in us. And we still have primal instincts. And like nowadays, the primal instincts are coming out more than it was before. All right, King, you said you'll eat plants. What if you want to in a rowboat after a ship sank and you got two people with you in there? You've been out there for 7 days. One person just died. Instinctively, you will eat that person. You know what I'm saying? I eat the leg or something. I ain't gonna eat the ass. I mean, some people into that, but I ain't gonna eat the ass. I'm gonna eat the leg or something. Something where it's meaty, like this part. I'm gonna take a taste. You know what I mean? Shit, if I'm strong enough to do it, hell. Shit, with me, I'd probably starve anyway. I ain't got no damn teeth. I can't bite nobody. I'd just be practicing. Like shit, I should have brought my fucking glue. Anyway, listen, guys, it's 53 minutes into this. I didn't know this was going to go this long. It turned into a story time after all. I love and appreciate you, all you guys. I do these live streams on Friday because I just want to give you guys some time for giving me time during the week, and we just talk amongst ourselves. But I mean, y'all are crazy as hell. Y'all got me on here acting crazy. I wish I could set it up where all of us was in one room. We would act a fool. I could tell y'all stories that I can't tell on here. Y'all be like, what the fuck? But anyway, I'm gonna get up off of here. I got my daughter here and stuff. I got the frogs in here. I got to cut the light out and let them acclimate. I'll show them to y'all sooner. I just want to let them get, I don't want to stress them out. But they pretty cool. But what you say, you can call, it's called Zoom. She said it's called Zoom. I could do a Zoom meet. Yeah, but that ain't gonna be on YouTube though. And like a lot of people wouldn't see it. I don't even know how to do, I know how to be on Zoom. I don't even know how to work Zoom. I don't know how to work StreamYard. I'm supposed to learn StreamYard. I ain't did none of that. There was a book called The Live. It was a plane crash. Yeah, I seen that story multiple times. Them dude, if you see the movie that was on Netflix, they ain't have no choice. That frozen cold ass meat. They was up there, they fingertips, they was pee. That piss was black. They was like, what does that mean? I mean, you about to die, you gotta eat meat. They're like, eat. I'm eating that shit. See, but I can't bite, so I'd have died anyway, so fuck it. Somebody been eating meat. I'm gonna leave that alone. That ain't sound right. I'm getting the fuck off of here. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow we'll start some videos. I love you as always. I got to get this true crime video up tomorrow. So if it takes me a long time, I'm doing that in the morning. But you know how it is. I'll see you. Take care. Let's watch these college football games. Y'all be good. If I could turn this damn thing off. Jesus Christ.